Nothing to do with white people. I don't believe that they want anything to do with I don't want no, it's me.
All right, guys, so you heard this racist piece of shit. He doesn't want anything to do with white people. That's fine. You know what? After the comments that you posted and then withdrew because you're a bitch. That's right, LeBron, you're a bitch. I got no problems not being your fan. The fact is that you thought you were the GOAT anyway, and everyone in the city I live in knows who the true GOAT is. So you don't want anything to do with white people? Guess what? I'm hoping that every race wants nothing to do with you after what you posted. You're a piece of garbage. You're a piece of shit. And if you couldn't put a ball through a hoop, the only thing you could do is say, do you want fries with that? So go fuck yourself, LeBron. Eat shit. You're a bitch.
All right, so y'all just heard that video right there, or saw that video, and we are back with yet another breakdown video. For those of y'all who are new, basically, when I do breakdown videos, I come across clips and I basically let them run through, and then I come back and break down what you heard. Now, unfortunately, I wasn't able to find the name of the individual who made this video in response to what is being said right here, but we gonna just chalk it up to this is a staunch Dub-S individual. They already had their minds made up, in my opinion, of how they felt about LeBron James before they even made this video. But there's going to be something even more interesting that's going to come from this after I break down this portion of the video.
Nothing to do with white people. I don't believe that they want anything to do with I don't want no, it's me.
All right, guys, so you heard this racist piece of shit. He doesn't want anything to do with white people. That's fine.
I highly doubt that LeBron James actually said that or even meant anything by that. I want y'all to just keep in mind the title of this video of why context matters. But like I said, this guy already has made up in his mind about LeBron James, much like a lot of PC individuals do anyway.
You know what? After the comments that you posted and then withdrew because you're a bitch. That's right, LeBron, you're a bitch.
He knows that if he was in the same room with LeBron, he'd probably be asking for his autograph. Or let alone he wouldn't even say those words to his face. It's amazing how much courage people like this individual, who looks like a de-aged version of Christopher Walken with the face and definitely that hair and hairline, have all this stuff to say online, but in person they clam up into the fetal position like a newborn.
I got no problems not being your fan. The fact is that you thought you were the GOAT anyway, and everyone in the city I live in knows who the true GOAT is.
I'm guessing he's talking about Michael Jordan. But the thing is, he wasn't asking you to be his fan. That's the thing. He wasn't asking you to be his fan. That's the crazy part about the whole thing. But okay.
You don't want anything to do with white people? Guess what? I'm hoping that every race wants nothing to do with you after what you posted. You're a piece of garbage.
This is fragility right here, okay? This is pure unadulterated fragility coming through this dude right here. He says, I hope no one of any race wants anything to do with you. You're a piece of garbage. You're a piece of shit. You're a bitch. Dude, who are you? That's what I'd like to know. Who are you? Because everything that he's putting onto LeBron right now could definitely be thrown back onto him, because right now he sounds like a bitch. He sounds like garbage. He sounds like a piece of shit, and looks like it too.
Piece of shit. And if you couldn't put a ball through a hoop, the only thing you could do is say, do you want fries with that?
Projection much? Maybe that's what this guy at one point did for a living. Like I said, this guy sounds very jealous and very envious.
Ron, eat shit. You're a bitch.
Okay, so we've gotten through that part right there. So remember how I told you that context matters? Remember how I told you that? Check this clip out.
Ron, you can speak that because first time you were around all white people when you came to high school.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I went to an all-white high school, Catholic high school. So, like when I first went to the 9th grade in the high school, I was on some like, I'm not fucking with white people.
Right.
Like, cause I was so institutionalized growing up in the hood. It's like, they don't fuck with us. They don't want us to succeed. The hierarchy, and then we're here. Like, matter of fact, we're underneath this chair. So I'm like, I'm going to this school to play ball, and that's it. I don't want nothing to do with white people. I don't believe that they want anything to do with I don't want no, it's me and my boys, we going to high school together and we here to hoop. So that was like my initial like thoughts and my initial shock to like white America when I was 14 years old for the first time in my life. So
And that's Catholic school, which is even whiter America. I don't know if you knew that. There are levels
to white
of white
America.
America.
it took me a little while,
Right.
to kind of adjust to it. It's hard to balance because I'm a kid that plays this game at such a high level. You're in your mind like, are they happy that I'm here because of who I am?
Right.
Or because of my conversation that I can have with them?
Sport and basketball, it's the most unifying thing. By the end of the year, all of us were best friends. Our black friends from the hood was coming.
Yeah.
His white friends, and we were just all having a fucking great
And like
time.
I told you before, the first time I ever found out about a pantry is when I went to high school.
Wow.
Bread,
Right.
cereal,
Right.
chips,
Donuts. Whatever,
donuts,
yeah.
all that shit is on the top of the refrigerator. When I got to high school, it was the first time I knew about a pantry.
First time you open a pantry is like the briefcase in Pulp Fiction. It's just like a light comes out. You're like, oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I've never
Is this
seen
heaven?
this before.
Yeah. All the snacks in the world are right here in front of me.
Dear God.
So y'all heard the whole clip right there. This is a 1 minute and 44-second clip. And where I have it paused at right here, where I'm talking about is the section that PC piece of shit got the clip from in order to make his little minstrel rant video on what looked like TikTok about LeBron James not wanting to be around white people or not caring or want nothing to do with white people. This is why context matters. He took that clip right here, this small clip from an already small video anyway, and formulated his own narrative around it to basically demonize LeBron James as a person who doesn't like white people, to spin his own narrative. Because again, remember, a lot of PC individuals already don't like LeBron James as it is. Let's just get that out the way. Many of them don't like him right now as it is, as it stands. And that's how they've always felt about him. How this dude feels about LeBron James in that clip, he didn't just start feeling about him that day when he made that video. He's been feeling about him like that for a long time, but he didn't have any reasoning as to so-called blast him or put him on blast. But now he felt emboldened to do so, but he looks even more like an idiot because everyone knows that there had to be more context behind than whatever he just found. And it wasn't hard for me to find this clip in the thread where I found the video talking about his goofy ass. It was literally in the thread. And the crazy part about it is the person who posted this video that y'all just saw was from 2018. And they found it and they retweeted it into the thread from the clip that I just showed you. And we can tell this guy probably just made that video because it was on TikTok. Now I can't remember when TikTok came out, but I don't know if TikTok was around in 2018 when this video surfaced. But he made it a point to do so. And I guess he was trying to, I don't know. We know what he was trying to do. And the thing is, it probably didn't even get very far. They probably like, you idiot. Where's the full video at? But they, these are the same people that will sit up there and tell you, we need all the facts, wait for all the facts. But this guy pulled a small clip from this video with no context behind it and decided to put it out there as if it was factual. We know he was doing this to get views. He was doing this to get clicks. And if there is any type of monetary gain behind it, that's what he was doing it for as well. Let's talk about one of the most, if not the most popular, most talked about NBA athlete right now. Definitely in the top 5, at least most talked about. And let me pull this clip from this interview he did a few years ago and then formulate my own narrative behind it because I know what type of audience I'm trying to garner from this. That's also a grift move as well. This guy probably had nothing else going on for him. He probably had nothing else to talk about. He said, let me hop on the TikTok, take this clip with no context, put it out there because I know there's people out there that don't like LeBron James like I don't, and say that he's this and that he's that. But then when you have something like the whole video pop up, now you look like an idiot. I hope they make him take down that video. And if I was LeBron James, I would sue him for defamation of character. Because that's literally what that dude was trying to do. He was trying to defame LeBron James. Now, granted, there are a lot of people out there that may not be the biggest LeBron James fans, but right is right and wrong is wrong. And that that great value Christopher Walken was dead ass wrong for that. And he knows it. I wouldn't be surprised if that dude knew or saw the whole video, but he decided to pull from this just to make that video. I wouldn't be surprised if he did, because like, who just has that particular part of the video just floating around aimlessly by itself? But it's a possibility that it is, and who knows how many people have used that video to make the similar type of video that he did. Because if you looked at the quality of that video, the intro clip where LeBron James is saying what he's saying in that part before he starts speaking, look at how low quality it is. For those of y'all who don't know, videos lose quality over time the more it gets shared, or the more it gets downloaded rather. That thing looked like it was recorded on a throwback flip phone. It looked real choppy after a while. This, what you just saw right here, has more better quality than that one, which means that particular small clip he cut from that to make that video on TikTok has been downloaded so many times it's lost its quality. Same thing when you download pictures. When you download so many pictures, after a while that original quality just starts to wither away. So I wouldn't be surprised if some other people, the usual suspects of course, did the same thing. But yeah, this dude thought he had a win there. He really did, but he really didn't. It's crazy, and it's baffling and mind-blowing to me, the lengths at which these individuals will go in order to defame somebody that they don't like without any context behind it.